Some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium.
Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Arizona Cardinals.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Route. Hey, Soko, it's hot.
On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick for Maples draft.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. That's quite a way to start this football game on the ground right away. They're almost near midfield.
And that run, whether you're for this team or against them, it brings you out of your seat, doesn't it? Because that's an exciting way to get things rolling. Now you've got to hunker down on defense and not permit another first down run.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Coverage by Max Milton.
24. Go. 30 left. Here we go.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. That's complete. It's Bashir Tilton.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 22 yards there, a first down.
Red on red.
A gain of 22 yards.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
And they'll run with ETN.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Second and goal.
Hey, Ryan.
7-yard line.
Hey, Soko, it's hot. Hey, I'm gun. Hey, kill. Hey, I'm gun. Sink right. Sink right open. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
On 3rd and goal, Lawrence.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Travis Hunter,
his 9th touchdown of the season.
And the Jaguars are on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. To throw, it's Murray.
A short one here, caught by McBride.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr.
On the hole.
A gain of 6. That's good.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
6-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
Play action. Now it's Murray.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 30.
16 yards. And the Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Murray. Wilson's got it complete.
Murray's pass.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up second down. Murray changing the play.
Second and 6 at the 26-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Going right back to Wilson. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Here's Knight on the handoff. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Second and goal from inside the 5. He'll try again. And not a whole lot there as they'll get him down at about the 2. Right now, no questioning the toughness of this Jaguar defense. This is third and goal. And this time he is in. His second rushing touchdown of the year and third overall. And the Cardinals respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
To kick off for Arizona.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Here's second and 10.
23. Hey, tomato. Cut.
Now Lawrence. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas, 68 yards. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they are back down to the 500 mark after 2 straight losses. And, Charles, this is a team that, to be frank, their play has really dropped off the last couple of weeks.
And, Brandon, I think there's a sense around the building that they can't let this losing streak get any worse than it is. Because if they were to lose here and fall below 500, then you're playing catch-up the rest of the way. They've got to take a stand and make it stop right now.
And that one going to be off target and incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, and it's 3rd and 5. You look at this Jaguar defense.
They're squarely in the middle of the pack against the run this year, number 16 in the NFL.
And this game, for them, is all about the line of scrimmage. Winning that battle, using their leverage, being the low man with power to take the offensive linemen and run them back into their own backfield and try and create some lost yardage plays.
Throwing now is Murray. Working in the middle. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And did the Jaguars come up with it? They did.
There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Following the fumble recovery, Lawrence.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14.
Go, let's go. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
11. Hey, kill. Here we go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down.
And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. Then the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. Now Murray off play action.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a first down now, playing behind the sticks.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Murray going to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
This is 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here's Murray.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And that's brought in by Knight.
And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Got to give a lot of credit on that one, making a 1st down out of a play that looks like it wasn't going to get there. Ended up breaking tackles, getting his way upfield, getting the yardage. But I have to admit, it's a little disappointing defensively. Had him dead to rights, unable to get him on the ground. Kind of reminded me of myself back when I was playing. Too many missed tackles.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Now he's going to step up and run. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cardinals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Take right open.
From the gun, it's Lawrence.
And this one is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
They go play action with Lawrence.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
3rd and 3. Lawrence now going to move him around.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 10. And a Jaguar 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory.
41 yards rushing for him now to this point. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 2. A snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward.
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
A run with Knight.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Josh Hines-Allen there on the stop.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the 1st half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Murray now. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Down the sideline he goes.
And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. A huge play there on the screen pass. And even 50 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Dillon is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Ryland on for the extra point.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Cardinals 21, Jaguars 14.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
26-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Cards will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Tip Ryman, 56 yards. And the Cards are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
When you said jumbled, they were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone.
So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive. Because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing.
He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one good for 37 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
First down, Jacksonville.
Now Lawrence to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That is incomplete.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Big 13 heavy. All right, let's go.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. They'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
11, 11.
From the gun on third down, Lawrence. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Now Lawrence. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. And this is going to be a Cardinals first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Go on, Hurt. 2-2. Hey, ace. 2-2.
Now this time Murray to throw it. There's a short one caught by Ryman. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
A final shot before half from Murray. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Gets around him. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And he is going to be run down. What a disaster there. A huge loss. Josh Hines Allen able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down.
On the carry, here's Knight.
And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on fourth. Here comes the Cardinals punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded just inside the 30. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field.
Lisa 24. Hey, go, go. Go, go.
On play action, Lawrence. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
36-yard line.
Take easy, route. Hey, tomato.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Throw right side, pulled in by Hunter.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Jaguars first down.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Go, let's go. Silver.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense up to the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
They'll try and pick it up by running the action to the right. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
23. Son, they said 11.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Here we go on fourth down. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
Tootin.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal.
A loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the Cardinals' 5-yard line.
Here we go, son.
Lawrence will throw. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
They'll try to run with ETN.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Travis Etienne hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
The extra point splits the uprights, and we are all tied at 28. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for the Cardinals. First down.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Harrison.
2nd and 6.
Harrison Jr. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6. At the Jaguars' 47-yard line.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
This is where the NFL is headed year by year, partner. A league where just about everyone has someone under center who can get you with their legs as well as their arm. And we've certainly had a nice display of that from both QBs in this game. And that continued with that first down run.
This is Knight. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's a quick throw to McBride. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down.
Easy. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Second and a couple. Murray flips us forward on the jet sweep. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
And Murray looking to change the play here. They'll look to throw again. And that is caught by Brown for a Cardinal touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Cardinals have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And now off to the races down the right side. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown. It's been a back-and-forth game. A lot of points on the board. And that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Yeah, you've seen both teams go at it. And as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming. And that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone. So that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the 2nd half.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stopped that one by the line of scrimmage. No surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Shotgun now from Murray. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And the Jaguars are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play.
So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Rip, 23.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he stopped immediately there.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Sink right.
Gain on the play brings up 2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Go, go. 11, 11.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
He's going to wind up and air it out. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting.
Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Majors used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line.
Greg Newsome up to make the stop.
A good solid game there on 1st down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
Second down and 6 now. Headed straight, it's Pacheco.
And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. This offense so far on 3rd down, they're at 50%. And this is going to be intercepted. And they'll spot him at the 3-yard line.
But such a costly interception, nearly a pick 6, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop a score.
All right, let's go. Son, son.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Bashal Tootin taking it in from a yard out.
And the Jaguars have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Cardinals 35.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
At their own 35-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. 2nd down and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Here's Murray.
He'll check this one down to Pacheco.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
7-yard gain. That's good for the Cardinals. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's Murray from midfield. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again, Murray. And he comes back with one complete. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play of this football game.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco.
And I don't think he got there.
No, they stop him right where it all started.
This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
That's good for our Jaguars.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
On the red. Hey, 10, 30 left. 11, Agate.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, son. 13, Luke.
And he is caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Hunter, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Jags look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
This is 1st and 10. Murray now to throw. And that nearly intercepted. Well, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Murray. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marvin Harrison Jr., 65 yards. And the Cardinals have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So here's a big play for the Cardinals as they'll go for 2. It's complete. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for two does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit.
41.
So here we go. They'll need the recovery, obviously, then a touchdown and a two-point conversion to tie. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Decent 24.
We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Here we go.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down.
Hey, go, go. Go, go.
Lawrence. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
A gain of 14. First down, Jaguars.
Down to a knee for the Jags. Victory seemingly in hand. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Jags, the win keeps them barely hanging on to their playoff hopes as they move to 4-7. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, it's starting to look like it won't be their year as they drop to 5-6. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa.